Hey guys, I'm surprised it's not warmer than it is today. I definitely do not have to pack a swimsuit for the beach. It's very unlikely that I would want to go in. I'm still gonna pretend and hope that those clouds are not gonna bring any rain, because I've decided I'm gonna take a day off. We are gonna go on a small thrift road trip, see if we can find some treasures and then end up at the beach. It's something I've done before around summertime, and I just really want to do it before summer is gonna end. We have had bad weather for a month's time, so if this is what we're gonna get, we're gonna make it work. I wonder if it's the pigeon that's living in my garden. It got a stick. See ya, mate. What is it doing? It looks confused. Some of the things we're going to look for in the thrift shops today is a lamp for my walk-in closet, a lamp for my kitchen. The one I have out there is disgusting. I want a small stall for my kitchen. I can put next to the table so I can sit down, have a cup of coffee. If I have a guest over, I'm cooking, they can sit down. And I want a big, or like a cabinet that can fit my TV inside. That's also one thing I'm looking for, but it's extremely hard to find the right solution. And yeah, just look for the usual bits and bobs, you know, boho decor, vintage pieces, see what we fall in love with. So let's go.
It wasn't until I walked into the first thrift shop of the day that I remembered that I should also look for a sofa group for the studio, and I came by this one that I really liked. I think it's a really lovely velvet material. The pattern is cute. It was comfortable to sit in, which is rare for these vintage couches, but from far away it looked kind of dirty, and that made me a little unsure what it was going to look like in the studio. Then I had a look at the clothing selection. I found this caftan that was quite special, and also this white one. Wow. And then I had a look at some jackets. I love to see if I can find something that's vintage. This one was quite special. It even had a top underneath, so it came as a top set. Pretty adorable. I found this one boot. I don't know why there was one, but it was also quite nice. The second thrift shop of the day had 50% off all clothes, so that kind of took some of my attention. But after browsing tops for a little bit, I went to look at some furniture, and this chattel is so beautiful. If only I needed it somewhere. And then I found this chair, quite perfect for my kitchen in size. I love the embroidery, The price was a little bit spicy, but it's okay, it's really cute. They also still had this cabinet. If I had a farm, I would have bought it. This thrift shop had 2 sofa options that were decent. This brown striped one, and then this green one that was so beautiful in real life, but really uncomfortable.
So far, it kind of looks like I'm shopping for clothes. I was lucky in the last shop, they had 50% off all clothing pieces. So I got a few summery bits that I'm going to show you later on. Also got the chair for my kitchen, that's ticked off the list. Next place, big thrift shop, empty thrift shop, many empty square meters, but we'll see. We'll give it a chance.
The shop seemed so much more well utilized today, which was nice to see, and they also offered 50% off all clothes. And now I understood why the space was more filled up, because they didn't use the back room anymore, which is the same size as this one. I found a blue vintage dress. I like it. Then I went into the next door neighbor, which is also a thrift shop, and in my opinion the most expensive one we have in the city. So I usually don't buy anything when I come here, but I just wanted to have a peek and see if there was something so remarkable I couldn't leave without it. They had beautiful wall hangers, but with a price tag where I just don't want to pay that much. They were cute. The painting selection was quite empty today. I have a weakness for old paintings. Tobacco cabinets. There's always tobacco cabinets in every single thrift shop in Denmark. And this cabinet was actually really cool. Imagine if I could put my TV in here. I could see from a distance that it was slightly too narrow, like 10 or 20 more centimeters wide, and it would have been perfect as a small cinema. They have so many old paintings in here. I just love them. I thought this one had an interesting painting technique. I love when it's a little bit blurry and wild. And then I looked at some sofas. This velvet one, quite cool, uncomfortable, and then it had stains. This one, super cool. It should be in a castle, but again, I sat down in it and it was like the springs in the sofa, they were so loose, it felt so strange when you sat down. Aside from that, it was cool. A quick peek through their clothing selection. I love the light in this store, by the way. Small detail, but it matters. And then on the way out, I saw a matching chair to the one I have in my living room. Beautiful.
It looks like we just had to leave the city to get some sun. Oh, I can see blue sky. And I've driven about 15 kilometers to the countryside. There is a big thrift shop in here. I haven't been here for ages, but I've also come here because that's not my brain, I promise. Right across the street there's a very beautiful area, and I thought in case I don't want to go all the way to the ocean, that's a really good spot. So let's head in and see if they had something good. Oh, I need some water.
Another big thrift shop, kind of the theme of the day. I don't need another pillow. No. This drawer was so beautiful, One thing I don't understand is why they have picked this paper for the inside. And then I loved this sofa so much. I think it's so cool. Not super comfortable, but it was decent. The clothing selection in here has never been that good, but I did find one jacket here that I really liked. It was just not vintage, and then I was unsure if I was going to use it.
It's not even a bad weather today. It's just not what I thought it was gonna be. The sun is hiding again. So I don't think it's gonna be worth it to go all the way to the beach. But it's nice here. Just have to ignore the cars. We're standing still. We've moved like 100 meters in half an hour. So this might be the last you've seen from me. I'm back home, and it's thanks to one man. We had not been moving at all for about half an hour. Like we've moved 100 meters in half an hour. It was so frustrating. And then out of sudden we start to move a lot, and I'm like, what's going on? So I make it up to the road that we're trying to get onto, and I see this man standing in the middle of the road, like waving and showing people that you need to stop and you can go. And one man with a cigar in his mouth is handling the whole traffical chaos that it was. Absolutely mental. I do not know how he managed to walk onto a road where people are going so fast. So you can probably hear the road here. We are in the window. It's warm in the house. I do not know how he managed to stop the traffic without getting run over, and that people actually had respect for him and he stopped that road for us to get out. So I was like waving, and I was trying to be like, thank you. It was crazy. I really did not think I was gonna get home. Yeah, now I'm back home, and I thought now when I'm not going to the beach, second best, pancakes in the garden. So I'm gonna make banana pancakes, and then I'm gonna go sit and enjoy what looks like, it looks like the weather is getting better now, a lot better. So I'm gonna go enjoy that. I'm back home. Yes. I used milk in a pie I made last night. And then on my way home I was thinking, I haven't had a glass of chocolate milk in ages. Won't hold myself back. I'm gonna do 3 with tops. It's really good. I'm aware that there's no less than 3 different types of wood right now, but I am planning to paint the small table. Maybe green. Maybe. It looks good. It's hard to see for the light. Sorry about the greasy, crazy hat here, but I didn't feel like wearing a hat anymore. And now I would like to show you what I found thrifting today, besides from the chair that I love. I think it looks really cute in the kitchen. I think it's gonna look great when everything is like put together, when I decorate the wall. Yeah, I'm aware I'm not done. So first thing I bought today is this super comfy green toned tunic dress. It's short, it's viscose, so it's super light, perfect for summer. I can always add like a waist belt if I think the shape is a little bit too boring. It doesn't have a brand tag, anything. So usually I always only buy vintage pieces when I go thrifting. I hunt for vintage. This is not, I don't know what it is, but it's cool. Next piece is the same theme. It's from Pieces, a very normal brand here in Denmark, but I loved the color. I think it's really cute. It has an elastic waist. It's just very summerly, very feminine. I think it's gonna look so like summerly adorable chic. So I got that, and also it's 50%. So it wasn't cheap before the 50%, but it was fair after. So I thought, even though it's not vintage, I think it's really cute. So third piece is also yellow. There's a theme there. I don't know if I have a yellow period right now, but this is more like an ombre tie-dye-ish technique. It's cotton, so again it's very light. This is actually a size large, extra large, but I don't look at sizes when I go thrifting. This is not supposed to be super fitted. I mean, this one is an extra small. That's supposed to be fitted around my waist, but this is just gonna be comfy. It's gonna be a really nice, comfy top. Maybe tuck it into a skirt or some trousers. I always do that. Fourth piece, I must admit I only got because it was 50% off, but I really like the color of this one. It's really cute. It's decorated with pearls. The top in general is very elegant. As of right now, I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna style it, but I just have a feeling it's gonna be a really nice holiday piece, warm weather, maybe with a bit of tan. Yeah, that's not my top then. I'm not gonna get a tan. Last piece is a winter dress. It's definitely not for now, both due to its shape, thickness, long sleeves. It's a long dress and it is polyester, so it's not super breathable for very warm weather. So this is definitely best for autumn and winter, but I think it's so cool. I just love pieces like this. This is also vintage, which is a massive factor for me. But what I was gonna say, I have a weakness for pieces that look kind of like elegant military. That's one thing I've realized about myself by now. So it kind of looks like a uniform, military, navy. I think it's so cool, so elegant. Yeah, love it. And it was also 50% off, so it was a good price. So I'm gonna wash all of that. I'm gonna sit down. I feel a bit tired right now. I think it's all of the driving in warm weather and being in a queue, standing still queue for half an hour. So I'm gonna sit down on my sofa, edit up some vintage, this week's vintage drop. Yeah, that's the plan. And I'm gonna wash all of this. Can't wait to wear this one. I kind of wish it was washed already. No.
And that was all for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please leave a thumbs up if you did. And I'm gonna see you all again next week.